I don't know how this thing works. Hi, is anybody there? I've decided I just got back from the gym, so you see that I'm still wearing my Zumba clothes. See, I love Zumba. So, so I decided not to wait for a better time and just, learn about how this face group live video broadcasting works. Okay, share to group. Okay, what should I do? Share to group? Okay, I'll share to group. All groups, come on. Teach child to speak, stammering cure center. Let's see. Okay, what else? Enlightened educators. Bangladesh stuttering group, no more stammering, closed group. Breakthrough about stuttering, keyboard warriors, speech and language pathologists. Come on, everybody get on board. It is time we create our own world where there is no insanity. Okay, a revolution for vaccination. You know what? Come on board as well. Okay, unnamed group, secret group. I don't know what you guys are up for. So anyway, enough. Okay, so bring them on camera. Okay, bring them on camera. Okay, someone else. Shashir Lamichane. I don't know. I'm sorry. I apologize. I don't know how to read your name. Hey, Praful. Yes, I see that you are here. Good to see you. Bring them on camera. Ed, let's see. Who else is here? Wave. I'm just learning it's the very first Facebook Live to me. Bring them on camera. Ed can't bring Shashir on camera. There is already a guest in this broadcast. Okay, no problem. Okay, how are you doing? You can see how I'm doing. Energized because I just got back from my Zumba. I am happy. I'm trying to get this thing stay. Oops, don't fall here. Okay, you should see what I'm doing here, trying to keep my cell phone in place. I just hate holding it. I want it to stay without my help. Okay, doesn't want to stay. Okay, hopefully I am okay. I'm gonna move myself instead of moving my cell phone. So guys, it looks like someone is here. No answer from live video guest. No problem. So the reason I decided to not wait for a better time and begin broadcasting right now, because number one, there is only one reality in this life, and it is now, not tomorrow, not yesterday. You know how they say history is a mystery, and tomorrow is also a mystery. It's not even here. We don't even know if we're going to get it ever. So the bottom line, I want to tell you what I did this morning. I actually figured out how to send messages, private messages, to my Facebook group friends, and this is what I did. First time, okay? I sent you the live broadcasting of Mr. Roman Snishko, who is the author of the 3-day speech unblocking courses for the elimination of stuttering. Yes, elimination of stuttering in only 3 days. So here it is. I really encourage you to read carefully. I know it's a lot of work. For 20 minutes, maybe more, you have to read my English language subtitles, my translation. I encourage you to do so. So read it carefully and understand every single word. And for those of you who haven't read it yet and who are more visual, who prefers not to read, but who prefers to just listen, Hi, Patil. You are watching me. Good to see you guys. Let me wave. Wave. Did I wave? Hopefully I did. Okay. So the bottom line is what Raman was talking in his live broadcasting. I hope I'm going to do my best to tell you what I've heard from him. This is an amazing topic he has picked. Because if you do the Google search, even if you Google Anna Deeter's name, you will see a lot of someone's fantasies, a lot of mis or disinformation. Things that they spread around the internet is a whole bunch of lies. Why? If you watch and listen to Raman's video, you will understand, but because I'm speaking here, I'm going to give you this information. So let me tell you the main thing. I don't have any competitors. I don't care. I don't compete with anybody in my life because I understand when you compete with others, it's going to cause you to fight back and forth. And I don't want to fight with anybody in my life. I'm not a fighter. I'm not really good at fighting. I am a teacher with all my heart. You see this heart? This is me. I love everyone. I love life. And of course, I love Zumba, right? Can you see it? So I love what I do. I am a workaholic. I work nonstop because I am a workaholic. And I love helping people. Everything I do in this world is I share information that I have learned over the course of 7 years. 7 years. I've been learning, feeling my stupid mind. Yes, at some time I was stupid, just like you. I didn't know what stuttering was. I didn't know that it was not a sickness. I also believe that we need a smart doctor or a smart speech pathologist, right, to help people to get rid of stuttering. Those were all lies, untruths, false information. Okay, yay, Salman Khan, I see you. Hi, you are everywhere. Good for you. You're a hustler. I read on your website about trial session first. Let me know that it will be fixed 3 hours or not. Let me see, it says, whoa, you wrote a lot. I have a confusion that whether it is 3 hours or 2 hours, and you said that speech norms are the one whenever a stammerer follows the norms, he or she will drop stuttering instantly. Yes, and he will know what was he doing wrong. So will you tell the norms of speaking in 3 hour sessions? Of course. This is exactly what I do. Anytime you spend with me, because I am not as stupid as I was 7 years ago, anytime you spend with me, guess what's going to happen with you? You will learn a lot of adequate information. The problem is that what is exactly the information that you, not others, you need to learn? I don't know. I have no idea what you need. All I can do for now is to give you guys general information, in general, that speech is not a medical condition. Speaking is an action. Hi, Elma Rodriguez. Hello, good to see you. Bring them on camera. I don't know if I'm doing it correctly. Wave. Do I, guys, bring you on camera? I don't get it. Anyway, so it's first time for me. The bottom line is, to answer your question, even if you spend 2-3 hours with me, I cannot guarantee that you're going to become stutter-free for the rest of your life. No, because in order for me to give you this life lifetime guarantee. I have to give you a test. This test takes about half an hour. This is what I always begin teaching my class. It's again, let me give you this analogy. If your car broke, you call an auto mechanic and the first thing you ask, hi, my car broke. Can you tell me, can you give me recommendations? What should I do so my car will be fixed? What should I do to fix my car? Guess what? The auto mechanic will tell you. Bring your car in. Let me run your car through the tests. Let me look at your car. Then I will give you exact recommendations. I will tell you exactly what you need to know, what norms you need to know. But without seeing you, they'll receive an invite to join you. Okay, Ed, how do I invite everybody? I just don't care. I want everybody to get in on board. So I don't know if he is still watching me. Let me know if you're still watching me, Khan, right? Salman Khan. And give me exactly what your question is. So once again, $250 is a trial session. It's the time you will spend with me when you will, okay, perfect. Thank you for letting me know. When you're gonna ask me your question, what is it that you don't know? Where exactly you block? In which part of your mind? I don't know. Only when you ask me a question and I begin answering your question, by your reaction, I will see where your block is. Only when you begin speaking to me, I will see what is it exactly you are not doing according to the norms. And of course, $250, it's almost nothing. An average speech therapy session costs about, I know I've done my research, from 180 to 250 to 300. It just, the range is wide, so I took like in the middle. Yes, it would be 2 to 3 hours, not longer. Okay, so it's a trial session. But even in this short time, you may learn, I mean, you will learn a lot. And for some people, depending on your stuttering issues, I don't know where you're at. Because, for example, Salman, you've been around me for years, as long as I remember. I remember you have been even through my Google Hangouts like a few years ago, right? Am I speaking to the same guy? Yeah. So you probably have learned a lot. I even know that you have purchased my book. You may do just 250 and it's going to be enough for you. I don't know. If not, if we solve, for example, one problem and you feel that you need to solve more, then you can come back and do another 250 and another 250. See, this is approach that generally speech and language therapists take. You have to pay for every step with them. So this is what we decided to take. It's affordable. You can do it. So today you have 3 options. You can take the option of the conventional speech and language therapist. You can take a little bit of information. Hi, Anton! Yay! I just got back from my Zumba class. See? Look at this. I love Zumba. Okay, so I go crazy now with all this energy. So, once again, there are 3 options. You can go with the speech therapist option. You can do what they do. Pay for a little bit of information, take it, see if it's enough. If it's not, come back, pay 250 again, take a little bit of more information, and so on. Because in 2-3 hours, you may be able to learn everything you need, okay? Once again, unblocking most of the time happens within a few hours of the beginning of the class. This is how simple it is. You're not sick. Stuttering is not a sickness. The moment you become smart about what is it that you were doing wrongly, and you understand that, oops, instead of pushing the door, you need to know the secret. You know, I love how people who stutter tell me, share your secrets with me. There are no secrets, okay? But yes, you do have a few secrets, and you need to get rid of these secrets instead of pushing the door that needs to be open. Thank you for hearts. Yeah, I feel so good now. Okay, so instead of doing this, you need to simply pull the door, and guess what? It's gonna open right away. This is why, once again, bring them on camera. Am I doing it correctly? Tell me, guys, what you get when I bring you on camera. Terrace Arrington, I just pushed. Bring them on camera. Or can bring Terrace on camera. There is already a guest in this broadcast. I guess I've done it already. Okay, Antoine, I'm going to wave to you. What happened when I wave? What happened after I waved? Can you let me know? Do you see anything that happened? I'm still learning this option. I love Facebook because someone is always live watching. So I see two people. That's what I see, the eye of two people watching. I love it. I'm ready to do it every day. It's not a problem as long as people are watching, and not just watching, but asking questions. I'm ready to be here. Okay, and of course, when I'm not busy with my students, I received your invite. Cool, thank you. Thank you, Terrence. Okay, now I know. See, I become smart. Before I was stupid how to use Facebook, and I was like, I was in stupor. I wasn't sure how to do it. But it's very important that we realize that we are stupid. We are dumb. Put your ego in your pocket. We cannot know everything. And this is what people who stutter are. They may be brilliant people about something else, but they are pretty dumb about speaking. They don't know what exactly they need to do in order to speak like everyone else around them. How to speak with 100% accuracy, without mistakes, without repetitions, without stupor, without repetitions of the first sound and stuff like this. Okay, Salman. Okay, Salman, I apologize if I don't do it correctly. Salman. Oh, wait, I didn't read it. Okay, it will be so easy to pull the door is getting rid of stuff. Yes, that's what it is. It will be so easy to pull the door is getting rid of stammer is really, yes, it's really so simple. The moment we become smart, like, okay, let me give you this example because you have read my book. I go like here, there, I'm so excited. What do usually people who stutter do? They literally push. Okay, wait a second, bring them on camera. Sorry for distraction. Remind me if I get off. Wave, bring them on camera. Oops, Ed. I hope I did it right. Ed. Bring them on camera, Ed. I don't know. Did I do it right or not? Guys, why nothing happens? Okay, so here it is about pushing and pulling. I want you to understand. When people who stutter apply a lot of force on their muscles right here, and you know what? This is what speech therapists teach them to do. It's horrible. When a young child comes to a speech therapist, what do speech therapists teach them to do? They teach them to just do something with their speech muscles, to push, to apply force, to squeeze their muscles, to break words in parts, So a young child learns. God. Wait a second. Please don't fall. So no answer from the live video guest. Okay. Once again, they teach you to play with your muscles, and you learn to focus on your speech muscles. And you literally learn to push, for example, to squeeze your lips, whatever. Boat, for example. I don't know why I got this word in my mind. But you squeeze your lips, you purse them together. But instead of that, you need to pull them apart. Boat. Okay? This is how simple it is. But if you knew that, if you knew that you don't have to apply so much force on your speech muscles, you don't need to push, or kindergarten, whatever, kid, right? You don't need to push your tongue. You don't need to push your muscles. You need to pull it. You need to pull your tongue down. Kid. You need to pull your bottom lip down. What was the word? Book. Instead of pushing your lower lip up, you need to pull it down. Book. Bone. Beam. Pull it down instead of beam. Do you understand what I'm saying? I will be soon in your class. You know what, Salman? It's about time. You've been watching me for how many years? Can you write down the number? I'm just curious. Is it about 7 years or so? Because I remember you for a long time. I even know that you have communicated with some of my former students, right? I got a feedback. I believe it was Hussein. He wrote to me, I don't know what this guy, he speaks horribly. I spoke to him and he made so many mistakes. I felt so bad for this guy. I think he spoke about you. But anyway, let me continue. Unless I see questions, I see only 2 eyes. Yeah, 7 years. Can you believe 7 years? And you could have been stutter-free for 7 years already. I want you to understand, guys, each and every year of your life that you have wasted on fighting with this typo on your computer, it's a typo. Stuttering is a typo. Inaccurate action that you made, it's inaccurate. It doesn't make any sense to even attempt to cure it. All you need to do to just adjust back to the adequate speech actions and continue. I want you to understand that this is what speech is. Speaking is just like an action, exactly like when we are typing on a computer, and occasionally when we type, when we are in a hurry, when we are not sure how to do it correctly, when we don't care how well we do it, we may go crazy and we may make a typo, an occasional inaccurate action. Okay, we made a mistake, big deal. We just continue doing it with accuracy, and that's all. If I made a typo while typing on the computer, doesn't mean that I'm sick. Doesn't mean that I have to go to a therapist of typing. Do I need to cure my typing abilities? Do I need to cure my fingers? It's bullshit. When will you understand that? This is the whole stuttering cure business built on. That they say that when you make a typo, it means that you're sick. It means that there's something wrong with you. But please, I have been working a lot recently on adding information and sorting out information on the website. If you go back, you will see how simple it is to understand now. I deleted a lot of information. I erased it. Because when you give a lot of information, too much information, it confuses people. Okay? So the less information and the more precise information you will give to people, the easier it is for them to understand that stuttering is a non-existent health condition. It doesn't exist. There is a simple inaccuracy in the action. But of course, there is a reason you perform it inaccurately. Because every time we perform inaccurately, see what I just did? I just did inaccurate action. I said the word not with a high % accuracy. I made a mistake. Did I sit there and think, oh, why I did it? Oh, something is wrong with me. I didn't do that, right? I simply adjusted my actions back to the etalon way. I just went back and did it with 100% accuracy. So the reason you guys make mistakes in speaking, there are three main reasons. We have finally formulated, kind of summarized three main reasons why you are being inaccurate in your speech, why you may be inaccurate in your speech. Three reasons. Listen carefully. This is the core. Okay. Reason number one, which is mostly the case with people who stutter, it's misinformation or disinformation in your mind. You believe things that do not resonate with reality. You believe a lot of disinformation, a lot of basically lies. Lies. You believe things that are not accurate. You believe untruths. And of course, when we believe something that doesn't exist, guess what? We struggle. If I believed that this cell phone will stay on its own without putting support everywhere, like if you could see what I did, I put like a pen on one side, another pen on the other side. I stuck it in the hole in between. I plugged the charger in kind of in the center. If I believed it would stay on its own, it would have what? Fallen down. But I know I have the information in my mind. If I don't kind of hold it from all sides, my cell phone will fall. Okay. So reason number one, if you are misinformed, that's what 99.9%, oh, come on, 100% of people who stutter, they are misinformed. This is why they stutter. Reason number two, are you ready? Reason number two, people make mistakes in speaking. They are not accurate in saying their words because they just don't care. Okay? Lack of diligence. You know, like drunk people or people on drugs, just talking. They don't care how accurate their actions are. Reason number three, their attention is not on this action, on the speech action, on the correct speech actions. Because people who stutter pay a lot of attention to their speaking. But what can they pay attention to if they have no idea? They are misinformed. They don't know what they're supposed to do when they speak. Okay, give me 1 second. I see someone else. Bring them on camera, Ed. Okay, can bring Krishna. Krishna, did I bring you on camera or not? I don't know. I'm still learning. Okay, Teras, I believe in you and your teaching, Anna. What are your class options? Okay, thank you for putting me back. Whoa, Krishna, second. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let me turn it off. Okay, I didn't mean to bring someone live. Krishna, I see. Okay, I saw you, but I'm gonna answer the question. Yeah. Okay, wave to Nazmul. Okay, so what are the class options? Let me go back. Of course, I have explained it on the website. Please go there because I work like hours and hours when I'm not with my students. See, 7 years ago, I was not wearing glasses. Now I am because I work on the computer all the time. So there are 3 options to take the Etalon courses. Number 1, we offer 4 Etalon courses today. 4. Go and study. And my guess is most people who are watching today are interested in the class for adults, right? So because we have 2 classes, 1 class for children and dependent adults. Dependent. When I say dependent, means they're still dependent on the financial support on their loved ones, on their family. They still do not support themselves. So they're still kind of children, because that's what it is. Children cannot support themselves financially. So we have a 3-day course for children, dependent adults, and their caretakers, parents, other loved ones, speech therapists, maybe counselors, whoever you're gonna bring, who's gonna keep you on a straight line, keep discipline during the 3-day course. Because unfortunately, I mean, not unfortunately, but this is reality. People who are still dependent on others are like children. They need someone to tell them, come on, do this, do what your teacher told you to do. Do exactly, did you do? Because believe me, I have had students, thank God, not too many, who would tell me, just recently I got a message, Anna, I know I need to do this, but I do not do this. Duh! What can I do? This is when I tell them, bring your father, bring your mother to the class. You gotta do things. Okay, but back to, well, what's going on? I see that only one person is watching. Anyway, I hope this is a person who asked the question. Once again, 3 options. So, oh, wait a second, I didn't finish this. So 1 class for children and adults, it's basically, we call it parent training. And the other class is the 3-day course for adults who don't need the support, financial support, moral support of someone else. It's basically when you can support yourself financially, you don't need the support of anybody else. Because if you pay your own hard-made money, you are not gonna waste your time, and you're not gonna do anything crazy during the class. So, but today, oh yeah, Terz. Okay, then I'm gonna talk. So 2 ways to for these courses, and there are 3 ways to take them. You can begin with this, I call it speech therapist way. Speech therapist way is when you come to me and you begin with a short session, which is only $250. You just step in the Etalon classroom and you begin asking your questions, because this is how we work. You ask me a question, I answer. For 2 to 3 hours, I answer your questions. And I don't answer just theoretically. I answer your direct questions, and I immediately give you precise information, and I give you the task, the practical task, what you need to do in order to get rid of this block, because each question is your block. Okay, so as you are performing the tasks, you beginning to realize, oh, that's what I need to do. Wow, this is why I always using this analogy instead of push it. you need to pull. And this is what we do during this 250 trial session. You just step in the classroom because this is all you can afford at the moment. And once again, I want it to be more affordable. And this is why we decided to go with this 2 to 3 hour Etalon trial session. So you get in, you learn as much as the time permits, okay? And then you go on your own. But if later on you decide, oh God, no, I need to do this, I need to know about that. If you have more questions, then again, you have an option. You can pay again $250 and get another 2 to 3 hour session, another trial session. You can, no problem. It's still going to be like $500 only, okay? But even after kind of, what is it, like 5 to 6 hour time, you still are not sure. Something is not working. Something I still need to know. Again, you have an option. You can go back, pay again $250. Or you may become smart enough to realize, oh no, I need to take the 3-day course. I need to become serious. Get as a strong man. Okay, I'm not that strong. I'm just embarrassed to show my hanging muscles recently, okay? You can do an extra physical labor work 2-3 days and earn lots of money. Don't tell me you can't, because I've seen people do this, have done this. Yes, it's not easy, but it's possible, okay, if you are desperate. So you get all your brain together, all your brains. You do anything you can to collect enough money, only $4,500. Yes, it's a lot of money, of course. But those of you who know me, who have been watching me, know that it's much less than $6,000 or sometimes it was $7,000. It's actually $5,000. Yes, Terrace. This is who you are. You are a strong man. You can do that. Don't believe to the ones who tell you you cannot make money. Yes, you can. Okay, wave. I guess that's what I do. So then after 2-3 times, I don't know how many times it's gonna take to you, you will realize I better work hard, or I better apply for a credit card, because usually credit card, especially for your parents, not your, of course, your credit card cannot have a big limit, credit limit, but your parents may be eligible for the credit limit up to $5,000. This is why I decided to go beyond, lower than the credit line, credit limit, $4,500. And then you can enroll in a 3-day course, and then, yay, we're friends for life. Any question you have, even if you're in Africa, if you are in Australia, if you're on the moon, okay, if you have a question, Anna Deeter is here. Just call me, Anna, what's going on? I did this, I did that, what did I do wrong? Anna, it's not a problem for me. I can answer your question, and in 5 minutes, you're going to continue with your life happy, stutter-free. Because I am smart about speech. I am smart. I'm brilliant now. Not as brilliant as my mentor, Roman Snishko, of course. I'm smart about speech. I have all the answers about speaking. Just ask. Okay. Let me see. Wave. Someone else asks to wave. So you guys, let me know that you're watching. Send me hearts. Send me likes. Because I need to see that I'm not speaking in the empty space. So back to the question. 3 options to get enrolled in the Etalon Unblocking course. 100% guarantees, by the way. Okay, wave. Okay, so again, Option number one is a trial session. You just step in and get the results right away. What kind of results? I don't know. I cannot guarantee. Thank you. Thank you for the hearts. Okay. Option number two. There is an option of 1-day course. It's about from 3 to 6 hours. It's basically 1-day course. When you get unblocked, I love you guys too. I love you. And I love what I do because I could care less. Sorry to say, this is my favorite thinker. I don't care about stupid people. Okay. If you are stupid, go, you deserve to stutter. But if you're smart, you will understand that life is the most precious thing in the world. God doesn't make mistakes. You are born perfect. You are just like me, just like anyone else around you. You can speak normally. Not tomorrow. Not in some unknown future, right now. You have the potentials of all the people. The only thing you need to do is get unblocked. Get rid of the lies that are still in your memory and you believe them. When we believe lies, guess what? See what I just did? I was not inaccurate with my word and I just made a mistake. But it's not stuttering. It's not a sickness. I don't need any cure. I just need to be accurate. I need to know what is it that I did inaccurately, realize it quickly, and go back and be accurate with each and every normal speech action. Okay? So go back to, sorry, to your question again. Option number one, again, trial session to step in and see the results, some results immediately in a very short time. Option number two, 1-day course when we guarantee we're going to unblock you right now, right today. Okay, I know it's going to happen in 1 day because usually, as I mentioned to you, unblocking happens on the very first day of the class within from 10 minutes to a few hours, few first hours. You're Stutter-Free, you are unblocked. But here is, oh yeah, my hair is crazy. Thank you. Thank you. I just went to Zumba, so I'm sorry. I'm all sweaty and like pumped up with energy because I love dancing. I'm going to show my shirt again. You see, I'm going to go here. I love Zumba! Yay! Okay. So once again, where did I stop? Options. 1-day course is a great option. If you consider yourself smart enough, you know you're a smart guy, you know your problem is very small, you kind of know it deep inside. Because I do get writing questions from you when some of you say, it's a very mild problem. I don't know. I mean, I speak totally fine most of the time, and then it goes like switch. All of a sudden, when I am in front of Mr. Jones, I cannot say a word. I don't know what's going on. I know I can speak normally, but all of a sudden, it's like a switch. Okay? So you're probably a mild stutterer. You probably don't have too many lies here. Too many blocks in your mind. Like, for example, yesterday I had someone called me on Skype. This person also has been watching me for years. We've been in communication on Skype, blah, blah, blah. He told me, I've been working so hard, Anna, for 2 years, and I still have collected only, I think he said $800 because I have my parents are sick, and my priorities are not me. I give everything I earn to my parents. I cannot judge this. This is his decision. Of course, I immediately gave you this thing. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I told him, you know, when I fly the plane, What is it that they say when the oxygen mask drops down? What do they tell you to do? They tell you first to put the oxygen mask on your face and then to put it on other dependent people, on a child or some handicapped person. You have to take care of yourself first. Period. You have to do anything you need to do to help yourself, because nobody can take care of you. Nobody, it's impossible. Yeah, your parents may give you money, but once again, your parents may help you if you do the job. You got to work with your parents. You got to convince them. You have to invest in me. If, for example, again, I remember I had one student who watched almost all the videos. Back then, I didn't have too many videos. And he created a whole file of his kind of points why his parents must invest their money in his future. He put this kind of list of points. He supplied all the videos. He made his parents watch all the videos. He convinced his parents, and his parents were so skeptical. They kept telling, oh my God, you've been through so many sessions. We don't have any more money to invest. You bankrupt us. We don't want to invest any more money. But he was so persistent. He worked and worked and worked with his parents. He finally made them realize that this is it. They invested in his work, and guess what? He is the one who helped me. His book, one of my books, A Tale of Two Geniuses in Stuttering Now, has been translated by this kid, you all are kids to me, by this kid to Polish language. He said, Anna, I need to pay you back. It doesn't matter. I don't care about money. I really don't. I need money to continue going. Without the money, I can't do my website. I cannot do advertising. I cannot do even this. Who's gonna buy me and fancy schmancy devices? Nobody. It costs money, in case you don't know, okay? And the better equipment you have, the more quality information you can present. Okay, guys, your hair is beautiful. I got it. You are very energetic, ma'am. Yes, I am. And this is what I do during the class. Believe it or not, I believe in success of my students much more than they believe themselves. I give them energy. I'm like, this car, when the car battery runs down and you kind of bring the, what do you call them? Starters? You plug your car to these jump starters and you boom, 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 boom. You can feel your battery. But when I am not there, you gotta continue moving. Otherwise, it's not gonna last. So the bottom line is, again, back to the answer to the question. 3 options to become the member of the Etalon elite class of just rational people. Because you can be stutter-free today in the evening. If you come to me, you just talk to me for 2 or 3 hours, $250. Yes, it's still the money, but hey, it's nothing, okay, for unblocking your life. When you go to your speech therapist, you pay $250 for life. And you don't get too many results. You continue being blocked, okay? So once again, you can be stutter-free today, in the evening, okay? I give it 100% guarantee. Now the most important part. Listen to this. There are 3 options. $250 a trial, a couple of hours. 1-day course. When you get unblocked, you get the test. Of course, the detailed test that I give to each of my students, because I need to see what is broken, what information you need. God, my hair is crazy. Okay. Okay. And number 3 is a full 3-day course. When I'm at you, with you, on you, 3 days in a row. When you are working, completing my tasks for 3 days, you're working, fixing one mistake. One mistake has been fixed, you go to the next one. You fix the next mistake. You go to the next mistake. It's fixed for 3 days until you're 100% stutter-free. 3-day course. And this is the most amazing thing that we give. But it only goes with a 3-day course. It's kind of like VIP course. Okay, like when you fly with the airplane, you can go with economy, right? Economy ticket, it's cheaper. You can go with it. Okay, you're still gonna be fine. But if you want VIP, you gotta get VIP treatment. It's not a treatment. And you buy a business class, first class, business class ticket. It's much more expensive, but you can relax, you can lay down, you can watch your favorite movies, you can sleep there, you can stretch your muscles, you can eat gourmet food during the during your flight. That's what it is. So with a 3-day full class, guess what you're gonna have? 100% lifetime guarantee against any returns, any relapses of stuttering. Of course, nothing relapses, it's just crazy. But yes, you may forget something. You may be uncertain. Am I doing it right? Something is not right. It may happen, yeah. It's an educational course. You got to understand it. So, and this is what goes with $4,500. Money are never going to be between us. You pay one time. One time. Forget about the money. Okay? Then you can come to me anytime. Anna, what is it that I am doing that is incorrectly? What is it? What I'm doing this? Oh, okay, got it. 5 minutes, go. It's very, very simple. Okay, I'm so sorry. Okay, let me see. Okay, you can speak fluently. Oops, second. Let me see. You can speak fluently after doing this course. Which ma'am gives 3-day course? I'm not sure what the question is. So the bottom line, yes, you can speak fluently. I hate this word because you guys don't even know what it means. What does it mean fluently? It's different for each of us. I remember one time I did the research in the beginning, like 7 years ago, before I even wrote all my books. I did the research. I asked about 100 people, what do you mean when you say, I want to speak fluently? What does it mean, fluency? I received 100 definitions about what it means, fluency. Do you understand that? Each of us think and see a different picture. For some people, fluency means this. For others, fluency means that. For a third person, it means totally different. This is why I just don't like the word fluency. But I can guarantee that after 3 days, after actually 1 day of the class, I guarantee as well, and 3 days of the class, you will be stutter-free. You will be unblocked. 1 day or 3 days of the course. However, I guarantee for life only with a 3-day course. 1 day course, you can't just call me anytime and I did something wrong. Sorry. There is another option. If you go with 1 day course, you believe in yourself, you think it's going to be enough for you, 1 day course is fine. So after that, you can simply go with 250. This is also plausible. I don't give you any guarantee for life, But if you did one-day course, you got unblocked, you left happy, everything is great, but maybe in a few days you still go, something is not going wrong, right? I need more information. Come to me and just give me 250 and do 2-3 hours. This may be enough. It's still going to be less than 4,500. Okay? See what I'm doing? I am trying with all my, again, let me show, all my heart, that I want you to be able to enter this course. I want you to be able to show this finger to all this, sorry, it's not, of course, not polite, but I want you to understand that everyone who treats, who cures you for years, who attempts to treat something that is not a sickness, all these people are criminals. I'm waiting for someone to finally begin suing these speech therapists, psychologists, doctors, neurologists, and other specialists. They are dumb, just like you are. They may be smart about something else, but they are dumb about speaking. They have no idea what speech is. And because they don't know what it is, guess what they're doing? You come to them, they tell you, you good boy, don't worry about stuttering. Love yourself, accept yourself. There is nothing wrong with stuttering. Accept it, embrace it, live with stuttering. People will love you. Wrong, lie. Nobody wants to be around stutterers. This is, sorry, again, this is really, really bad. Okay, 500 per month from the job. Okay, 500 is better than nothing. I remember, Salman, when you showed me your family with 100 kids sitting on the floor and waiting for your older brother to pay for your elaboration for stuttering and doing nothing, doing no job. 500 is great. So if you find the way to do 500, 500, 500, 500, in this past 7 years, how much money would you have accumulated already? Just do your math, okay? And there is always the way we can save. And there is always the way how you guys, strong men, can make more than 500. Yes, you can. But you gotta put your creativity together. You have to put your mind into it. You have to understand, stuttering is a cancer of your mind. Cancer. It's no joke. It's a cancer. And these speech therapists, pathologists, they tell you, accept your cancer. Go die slowly. Of course, you're not going to die from this kind of cancer right away. The cancer of your mind will make you destroy your life, basically killing your whole life gradually, slowly. You slowly screw yourself mind. You lose your mind slowly, gradually. You become paranoid. You slowly turn yourself into schizophrenics. You know what schizophrenia is? When people live in a different reality, when they see the world in their mind, which is not reality, they become suspicious. What are they looking at me? He doesn't like me. He's gonna think about me. Ooh, I don't like this guy because he is thinking that I am bad. They are gonna laugh at me. You create monsters in your mind. This is not reality. You become extremely angry with people. You become angry with words. You fight, because it's the defense mechanism. You're angry. about people, about words, about situations, about this, that, and you fight as a defense mechanism. And of course, when you fight somebody, guess what happens? You get someone or something fight you back. Okay, Terence, how many hours per day during the 3-day course? You know what? I don't care how many hours. I don't care. And by the way, Terence, no. Everything is explained on the website. Shame on you. Go there and read. Why do you guys kind of preserve your eyes and screw up my eyes? I am working nonstop, losing my vision already. I forget to take breaks. That's why, like, at the end of the day, I'm like, what? I don't see anything. Okay, it goes out of focus. So it's written there. It's from 5 hours during the day to maybe 10 hours during the day. I have had, like, for example, 5 hours today, next day, 3 hours, and the last day, 1 hour. I've had this, but I have also had 10 hours, 10 hours, 10 hours. It all depends. I'll go to the website. Yeah, nobody else can do it. Do it for yourself. You're not doing it for me. I am doing not, let me explain to you something. What I'm doing for 7 years, I'm not doing it for you guys. I'm doing it for me because I love doing it. I love seeing people becoming strong, becoming smart, which means strong. I love getting people from their knees to stand up as proud people. I hate when people, man, come to me and say, oh, I cannot work. They do not pay me much. I cannot find a job. You know what? Don't even go there. Only lazy and stupid cannot get a job. If they don't have a job when you are sitting on your chair, on your butt, yeah, you don't have a job, of course. In order to get a job, you get out, have to go out of your house. You have to walk the street and give everybody, apply for the job, apply for a job, apply. I usually ask, how many applications have you submitted today? How many applications? They didn't accept you? Fine. How many applications did you supply yesterday? How many applications are you ready to supply? How many applications have you supplied in a month? Do you see where I'm going? You don't need 100 jobs, but you do need 100 applications until you find one job. One job. And it's possible. If it was not possible, I wouldn't have students like Hussein, who is my hero. Love him to pieces. Love him. If you don't know who Hussein, I cannot say his name. No, Hussein El Hassan. Yeah, I remember it. I don't know what you need to understand. You are a strong man. Most of the time, you all are males. Most of you. And you can do the job. But something is not allowing you to do that. And this is, you have to sit down and have a conversation with yourself. What is it that I don't want to do? Why Hussein went out, got a job, worked 10 hours a day for 6 months with no breaks. 10 hours a day, no weekends, no days off. And during the breaks, like 10-hour job, and during the work breaks, he would bring the book to learn English. Why did he do it? Why? Because he wanted. Because he put his brilliant mind into it. And guess what? You are also brilliant. I know you are. You are born normal. There is nothing wrong with you. You are brilliant. But something is stopping you. What is it? Maybe you're a little bit lazy. Maybe you don't want to get out of the comfort zone. Maybe. Or maybe you rely too much on the parents providing you. Maybe. Okay. I also want to tell you, I love that you love what you do, and this is why I believe in you. You know what? There are a lot of people who are also enthusiastic, okay, in the world of stuttering. They're so enthusiastic about their own mistakes. They enthusiastically tell you, hey, accept your stutter. They're also enthusiastic. You don't want to love these people because these persons are just insane. These people are insane. And if you have watched the video that I sent to everybody today, I just figured out the option to do it. And by the way, I have sent just to a few people, and then I started getting the error message. So this is why I want to tell you, if you have your guys that you communicate with, your people who are still kind of undecided, they're still sitting on the blogs with stuttering forums, stuttering blogs, bloggers, send them this video. Tell them, just give it 20 minutes of your time, maybe a little bit more if you want to really read and understand. If English is not your first language, I encourage you to pause the video, read it. I mean, I'm going with myself because sometimes I did my best to put shorter images, but I mean shorter messages, but sometimes you need to pause the video to read, maybe use a dictionary to understand. See, I'm a teacher. I love understanding everything, okay? So if I don't understand something while I'm watching the video, I'm horrible because I'm gonna stop video. I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna listen again. I'm gonna read again the translation, the subtitles. And until I understand it, I'm not gonna move forward. Because it's like when you read, attempting to read a page with a hole on the page, where you see some words, but some words are just kind of behind this hole. You cannot read them. How can you understand the text on the page? But anyway, so back on I don't see any more questions. That's why I'm gonna continue. How long have I been on? I'm just going. I can go forever. Okay, guys. By the way, if you have questions, go ahead and type them in here. So we were talking about the 3 options. Terrence, do you have any more questions? One option, trial option, it's kind of like a speech therapy option. We just adjusted to the society today. People like to have a little bit of information at a time for less money. If you want to do that, you can. Okay, option number 3, you can go for 1 day and unblock yourself. It is, of course, 3 times less. It's a third of the price of the full 3-day course. But first 2 options do not guarantee 100% for life. No. You cannot come back and ask me again. No. You would have to pay back. Maybe not a lot, like $250 again if you want. You can go with this option. And only the third option, 3-day course, the full day course when I am with you until you need me. Okay, I don't care how much time it's gonna take, I'm with you. If you don't know something, I'm with you. Just one little note. Don't tell me, I know what to do, but I don't do it. Okay, this is the moment when I say, hey, I cannot hold your hand and tell you do it, do it, do it. Because this is the time and this is the indication that you need to bring someone who can push you, go do it, go do it. And of course, adults don't need that push because they are adults. Only children have this. I know what to do, but I don't do it. I know what to do, I don't do it. In 7 years of my work, I have had only one student like that. And this is a little girl, she's 25 years old. but she still wants me to hold her hand and walk with her. Okay? In 7 years, just one little girl. And I finally told her, you know what, bring your father. I cannot take it anymore. You are acting like a 5-year-old child. I need your father. And that's when she got scared. I don't want my father to learn that I am doing this. I mean, nah, 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 nah. And I think I found the solution. If she's afraid of her father, now she's going to start doing what I told her to do. See what I mean? Okay, Salman, I cannot wait to see you final after 7 years. Okay, so I want to see you jumping up and down of happiness in 7 years. And others, guys, stop wasting your life. Stop waiting. It is affordable now. It's up to you what you need to do, because you know what? Guess what? When people go to the car dealership, how do car dealership promoters, advertisers, how do they push you to sell your car? They just show the benefits. They just go, look at this car. It's so quick. It's so beautiful. Look at that. And guess what people do? Even when they don't have a penny, they only have credit cards. They go, I gotta have this car. I don't care how I'm gonna pay for it. I gotta have it, right? This is what I'm doing here. Okay, so when you take the 2 to 3 day hour trial session, this is what you're gonna have. You're gonna have a trial like in a car dealership. You will understand. You will see immediate relief, immediate, not with all the blocks. Because, by the way, you, Salman, remember how one time, I think last year, I tried to make it more affordable, and that's why I gave people opportunity to get enrolled in the group session. It was just, you know, a group session, and we decided, okay, we're going to create the first grade, kind of. I worked with students 3 times a week for 2 hours, and it was a group session. Everyone was learning the same, okay? I didn't give them any other kind of individual information, only the same information. They all were learning the dictionary words for a whole month. And after a whole month, each and every one was happy, started speaking without mistakes. They were happy, 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 all of them. Okay, I think we ended up with 5 people graduating from this class. But at the end, 2 people never came back to me, but 3 of them said, Anna, I want to continue. I said, I'm so sorry. I cannot provide you with another group course. Why? Because there is no one interested in it. I don't have the flow, how they have the flow of people in the regular school. I cannot. I need at least 5, 6 people. And I didn't have any. It was only $1,000 a month, but people were not interested. What can I do? They still needed more information. So I apologized, and they said, you know, guys, I'll give you a huge discount, but you gotta have to pay a little bit more and take the 3-day course. And they did it. Okay, they collected a little bit more money, and they paid more because they knew how I teach, and they knew the results. They experienced it. Okay, everything I taught made sense, and I said 100% guarantee, if you forgot anything, come to me. Okay, so this is why I never offer group courses, not anymore. I would if I was working with like a big school, and I had, okay, the 1st grade, students graduate from the 1st grade, they go to the 2nd grade. The ones who need a little more information, they can go to the 2nd grade. Okay, then if they need more information, they go to the 3rd grade, and so on. It's like every time $1,000, $1,000, $1,000. But maybe after 2, 3 classes, grades, they are not gonna need that. Okay, so the bottom line, we're not there yet. It's ideal world. This is the world I hope to see when I'm alive. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Anyway, you guys, no more question from me. Okay, I'll be signing up soon. It needs to happen. Thank you, Anna. Thank you very much for you guys. And you know what? I will probably do it one day more. Maybe Friday, because this is the day I love the most, Freedom Friday. I feel free. But we'll see how I'm gonna do it. I wonder if I can copy it and publish it on YouTube. Do you guys know? Can I do this? Okay, if not, that's fine. I can go on and talk about it anytime. Okay, mwah. Lots of love to you. Hope to see you soon. And listen and watch, read the video that my mentor, Roman Alexeyevich Snishko, has made. It's a revolution. He just doesn't care about anybody. He just goes, puts it the way it is. Everyone who wants to keep you for years, come to me, pay me, pay me. They want you to keep as a client, as a patient for years. This is why they give you a little bit, a little spoon of information, a little spoon of information. They want you to believe that something is wrong with you. This is the whole Stutter and Cure business is based on. This is the reality. So lots of love to you, and I don't know how to, oh, here, finish. Bye-bye, see you next time.